Hey guys, let's talk about your wind down ritual. What is a wind down ritual? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. So when you finished your work for the day, when you finished your stimulating stuff, and it's time to start winding down and wrapping up your day, then it's time, ooh, look at all these goodies. I'm not ADD, I promise, but your wind down ritual is exactly that. It's a ritual. So it's something that's a routine. It's something that you respect, hence the name ritual. It's something that predictably allows you to get into a certain zone where when you hit the bed, you're sleeping, and you're sleeping well. Okay, and that's the whole point, is because if you're not sleeping at a predictable time and you're not sleeping well, then no matter what you do, despite your best efforts, when you try to wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., man, it's not gonna work. And I may as well finish this video inside because it's a little bit quieter. And everybody has a different wind down ritual. You need to find out what is your wind down ritual, and I'll share mine with you real quick. Usually it's to go to the sauna. So get a nice steam bath, ice bath, relax for about 45 minutes to an hour, go have a dinner, and I have to be very careful because I have a tendency to overeat, to not overeat, because that'll sabotage the wind down ritual. Excuse me. Then I'll read, and that's pretty much it. It's, in fact, the more simple that you can keep it, the better. The fewer things that you try to stick in, the better, because again, the point of this is to wind down, not to stimulate you, okay, not to try to fit in as many things as possible. It's to pick something simple and relaxing that will allow you to sort of descend from your peak point of stimulation, which is the end of your workday, to your lowest point of stimulation and the highest point of relaxation, which is the time that you're going to bed. And here's the thing about the wind down ritual. There's things that you should not do. Chief among them is get on your computer, start browsing stuff, start watching stuff, get on your phone, start chatting with people, start playing this, start swiping that. That is a recipe for failure, for disaster, because these devices that rule our world now, as amazing and marvelous and innovative as they are, they have a dark side, okay? And you have to be careful to use the tool and not let the tool use you, to use the technology for your benefit, not to let the technology use you for somebody else's benefit. And I'm not gonna get into conspiracy theories here, but I'm sure you know you can run with that. And here's the thing, right? Because I talked about the hard stop in another video, and the hard stop is the moment that you begin your wind down ritual, right? It's the moment that you stop whatever it is that you're doing. Obviously these videos are for entrepreneurs, so at some point you're gonna stop working in the day and you're going to refuse any more work for the day. And once you can do that, and once you can say no to any emails, say no to even opening your computer, past that point, you're gonna see that really there isn't so much that you could do outside of, take a shower, go have a meal with a friend, have a chit chat, read, take a shower, go to sleep. Because what else is there? That's pretty much it. Okay, and I always say that starting from trying to get up early in the morning and starting with that as your goal is destined for failure. You're doomed if that's the behavior that you try to change. But if you change your hard stop, and if you write down a nice wind down ritual, then it's going to be that much easier to wake up early in the morning. Okay, so write it down. Think about what is it that you'd like to do before bed. Maybe you want to write a little bit. Okay, maybe you want to read a little bit. Maybe you want to journal. Okay. Oh, here's a really important note that I totally missed, is you want to write down, before you go to bed, you want to write down the things that you have to do for the next day. This is really, really important, and this isn't my idea. I read this somewhere, but it makes total sense because in your mind you're thinking, oh man, I gotta do X, Y, Z tomorrow. Bro, if I don't do that, what? Write it down, okay, in your notebook, wherever, and sort of take it off of your mental plate. And once it's off your mental plate, it's on the paper, you can pick it back up tomorrow, and it's not going anywhere. But it's sort of like you've taken it out of your brain, you've put it on the paper, and it's not gonna linger there in your head anymore. That's been my experience, and it takes a little bit of doing, especially if you're not used to it, like all things, but these simple things are simple. They're not necessarily easy if you're not used to them, but they work, and it's just a matter of implementing it. So let me know if you have any questions about that. There are, of course, exceptions and situations where you may not be able to do it exactly this way. So leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.